to another edition of Coach's Corner brought to you by Fats Cafe. I'm your host, Katelyn Grisillo, and joining us today from the men's soccer team is Coach Ike. Thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome, Katelyn. Thank you.
So you played pretty well against a tough Young Harris team. Some things didn't go your way, but what did you and your team learn from the match?
I think we learned, what it takes to play at this level, especially in the conference. Young Harris is ranked currently second in the nation. Right. So they're a very, very good team. And we did put up a good fight. We, if not for some mental lapses, tactically we did well. We just didn't finish our chances, the few that we created. And then when we make mistake, they took advantage of it. And that's the difference between, a strong team and, the middle of the road team.
Right. Aside from the mental errors, what positives can you take away from the match?
Oh, I think the boys were devastated, because they were hyped up for the game. They were ready for it.
Definitely.
The result we got wasn't what they expected, and of course they were down. And I said, this is the way to learn. That's how you grow. You got to play the best, understand why they are a better team, and then see what we can do next.
It's all a learning experience.
Absolutely.
Now, did you expect the type of offensive threat from Gabriel Locker heading into the season since he had 2 career goals?
Well, Gabriel has always been good. What he's doing now, I know he could have been doing long before now.
Right. It
just took him a while. We lost a key player from last year, and it was just up to him now to plug that hole for us. And
fill those big shoes.
Yep, big shoes. And so far he's been doing well, and I'm very proud of him.
Now in the second half, you made a change in goal. Can you tell us who your starter will be for today's match and why? We won't leak this information just yet.
It's okay. I think Andrea will still be our starting goalie for today. He's playing very well. Against Young Harris, I think he was just a little bit on the nervous side. And he didn't play as well as he has been. And that's why I pulled him off, and gave Chase a chance to kind of get a feel for what the league is all about. We still have 2 other goalkeepers that haven't had a chance to play yet. And at some point, each of them will get a chance to show what they get.
Now you have 3 matches in a few days as you take on Lander, Georgia Southwestern, and Flagler. How difficult is it to play 3 matches that close together?
Very, very difficult. But we did it last year, and I think we can do it again this year. The only problem we have right now is that, we're still missing 2 key players through injury. And if we can get them back, these 3 teams are teams I think we can win. If we did it last year, so there's no reason why we shouldn't do it again this year.
Do you know when you can expect to have those players fully healthy?
One of them is practicing right now, Rodrigo. He's practicing, but you can still see he's still a little bit
hesitant, kind of.
Yeah, to go 100%.
Right.
And personally, I do not try to play anybody that's not 100%. Even if it's guys, they try to play through it, but I do not do that. I told him, you gotta rest.
Don't risk anything.
Yeah, don't risk anything, especially not risking it for a permanent injury, and I wouldn't do that. But he's anxious to play, and I know better. I know better that it's my responsibility to take care of him.
Right.
We'll slowly try to walk him in, but the most dangerous player we're missing right now is Jordan. Jordan Missouri, who was freshman of the year last year.
Very quick. So
very
fast.
Quick, and got some dribbling skills. He's one player that could attract some attention from the opponent. So we're missing him, seriously this year.
Is Dean Smith recovering from his illnesses?
Yeah, Dean. Brett. Brett has been sick. Dean has been playing. Dean was sick for a little bit. He recovered. Now Brett is sick. His younger brother. So I'm hoping that whatever he's got don't go
Doesn't
around.
Move around.
Yeah,
definitely.
I know 2 of them are sick right now, but hopefully they'll be fine.
Now, among the 3 opponents, Lander, Georgia Southwestern, and Flagler, what are your thoughts on each of the opponents?
Well, Lander definitely, they haven't lost a game this season.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be, and we're playing them at Lander. So it's going to be a tough one for us. But again, I think we can if we play according to our game plan. I think we'll do well. Georgia Southwestern is a team that has always given us problems in the past. And we'll go at it again and see what happens. Fortunately, Georgia Southwestern and Flagler will be playing them right here on campus. So I'm excited about that.
Home crowd always.
Home crowd. And on Saturday against the Georgia Southwestern, we have it's Aiken Youth Soccer there at the field. So we'll have a lot of youngsters and
young fans.
Yep.
Looking up to your
boys
guys.
And girls, and they will be walking out with the players out to the field.
Like the World Cup kind of.
Exactly.
That's
so we're
cool.
trying to create an atmosphere of
yeah, that's very exciting.
That's right.
Now, after seeing your team play 6 matches so far, what will they need to do in order to make the postseason again in 2015?
Well, it's just going back to what we started off with and where we started off, being steady and keeping the game simple. Right now, what happens is that they get into the game, some of the games emotionally, and when you get into games, with high emotions, it's difficult to control yourself. That's where we are right now. But having played this many games already, I think we're just turning the corner where they understand that, this is just like last year. You just have to stay focused and do the simple thing we've always done that brought us this far. And I think we can.
Now, for the next 6 matches are away from home. How difficult is that for your team, since the only 2 matches at home are Saturday and Monday?
Yeah, it's going to be tough, especially the midweek games. Traveling and missing classes and traveling and having to catch up on some of them on homework and stuff like that. It's always difficult, but it's nothing new.
Right.
The new players are the one that, for them it's a learning experience. They have to figure some things out on their own. That's part of playing college ball. For the returners, it's a normal routine for us. It's not that bad. Yeah.
Now, as a coach, does playing away affect or change your coaching plans at all?
Well, not for me. I'm always ready.
Can run out on the field with them.
I'm always ready. Unfortunately, I cannot play for them. I've done my time.
Right.
But any way you look at it, playing away is always difficult because there's a lot of logistics and self-management and time management and planning, things that goes into it. That for the players, especially young men, sometimes they think they're invincible. Just getting enough sleep could be a problem. Not eating well the morning or the afternoon before a game could be a problem. And those are things we have to watch out for. And I've spent time trying to coach them through that. To do well, especially on away games, you have to manage yourself well. You have to be a professional almost about what you do in order to play well. And some of them have seen it, they experienced it, they've seen the difference. So I think they're learning.
Right. It's all a learning experience.
Absolutely.
Now, your players all care about you very deeply, as I'm sure you know. They love the different quotes that you say at practice sometimes. What is one quote that you're known for having, and what does it mean?
Well, my quotes are fairly practical stuff, things that are fairly easy and simple to understand. In this game, I tell them, if you don't pressure the opponent, you will pay a price. Okay, if you get the ball and give it away, you will pay a price for it. And for me, sometimes I tell them that my grandma, if you let her, she will play. It's that simple, But if you go as hard as you can on the opponent and play fair and play hard and play well, chances are you will win.
Yes.
But if you don't plan well, the ball will not bounce your way.
Now, I've also heard one about something along the lines of if wishes were horses. I don't know quite how it goes. So could you share that with us?
Everybody will ride.
How does it go?
I'm leaving it alone because For years now, I haven't heard the end of this. The boys pick me up.
Something about Michael Jordan and horses and wishes. But I don't know how it all goes together.
I'm leaving it alone. It's for them and myself. That's an inside joke.
It's an exclusive. Okay. I understand. Well, thank you so much.
Wishes and horses, that's funny.
Then we'd all be Michael Jordan.
There you go.
So we're not Michael Jordan because wishes aren't horses.
If you are, you might as well be at the pros or playing for the national team.
Okay. Well, we heard it here. Thank you for that inside scoop.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for joining us today, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
That wraps up another edition of Coach's Corner brought to you by Fats Cafe with Coach Ike. I'm your host, Katelyn Grisillo. Thank you for watching.